Welcome to the Brown's Gym podcast. I am your host, Janel Brown, and my co-host is Jim Brown, not that Jim Brown. And we will be talking about some powerlifting, some training, some nutrition, and whatever comes out of our mouth while we're eating our lunch. Let's talk about high school nationals. Let's talk about, we picked up a kid, Marcus, last minute. And how did you end up getting to handle Marcus for competition?
I got an email from his coach asking if I'd handle him.
So we get up Saturday morning to go to high school nationals that was held in Scranton, Pennsylvania, in my hometown. And yes, for those of you asking, it is what the office is about. But we're not fans, so we don't know anything about that show.
So for those of you who are Office fans, don't repeat everything you saw in every episode to us. We didn't see it to begin with.
It's annoying. So we're driving in, and we're talking about Marcus. I didn't even know his name. So I'm trying to get our bearings together on how we're going to handle this kid. So I asked Jim, hey, so this kid that we're meeting today, what's his name? Jim says, I don't know. So, all right, cool. Well, what class is he in? I don't know. What's he going to hit? I don't know. Is he going to win? Does he have a chance of winning? And that's the only thing that he knew. Yes, he's going to win.
Yes, he's going to win.
All right. So we meet this young gentleman, and he is an absolute joy to coach. He's calm. He knows his warm-ups. He already has his openers in. He's just chilling until it's time to go.
Just shut the hell up and let us coach him.
So I think that's something that a lot of people, and this, remember, this is high school national. So these kids came in not really, they're new in the sport. So they don't have the much experience. Yep. So I think coming in and seeing that was, hats off to his coach. They did a great job. And it made our job even easier.
Well prepared.
He didn't get hyped up for anything. Did you notice that? He was so calm.
That's my favorite kind of lifter.
He was in the getting ready. He did his last warm-up for his deadlift. And he was playing chess. On his phone until he was ready to go to pull his opening attempt.
Hit a huge PR squat and deadlift.
So what was his weight class? He was
83 kilo.
83?
Mm-hmm.
And he squatted, what did he squat? New American record of 5'6". Is that wrong? No, that was Cole.
The hell did he squat? 562 or 556?
I know Cole squatted 562.
Yeah, they both squatted 562. I want to say 562.
So really
He's 183 pound, raw high school student. And it was beautiful.
Did you compete in high school?
I did not. I didn't even hear of powerlifting until after I got out of high school.
They didn't have powerlifting.
I didn't even know it existed.
In school where I am either. First time I knew about powerlifting was seeing you guys in the gym. I thought, what the hell are they doing? Why are they so noisy?
How the hell did I end up in there?
What are these contraptions they're putting on their bodies?
Then the next thought is, these guys are stupid.
Oh, wow. Your words, not mine. So let's talk about Cole. So the next day we go in on Sunday. And you guys
done talking about the stud already?
Yeah, we'll move on to Cole.
Okay.
So Cole, we've been working with since, a year maybe?
A year now, yeah.
When he came into us,
I take that back. No, I only picked him up for about 10 weeks prior to the October contest of last year.
So tell me about Cole's numbers, where he started.
I believe Cole's first contest which would have been about a year ago. It would have been the April meet we held here. I think he squatted a 463 there, 62,
Okay,
whatever it is, 62, I guess.
And that was with that. Was that with your coaching?
No, that was on his own.
And with your coaching, what did he squat in this past weekend?
562.
That's incredible.
Yeah, 100 pounds in a year.
And I believe he was also down in weight too.
Yeah, so he was 264 when we had him in the first contest, and he was in 231s this time, 105 kilo class.
So he lost weight and got stronger.
Yeah.
In that, about a year. About a year.
Put over 100 pounds on his bench.
Almost about a year.
Yeah, and
so his bench.
He deadlifted a year ago, 446.
Okay, so his deadlift. Stay on point. His deadlift last year was 446.
Yeah.
And what did he pull in contest? Well,
he nearly had 534 locked out when it popped out.
What did he lock out?
518.
Okay, so you're talking. That's another
70 pounds.
And his bench. What did he have? What was his bench last year?
I think he hit 242 and he hit 336 here.
So what's that? About 120 pounds on his total in 1 year.
No, 120 pounds since the last contest in October.
Okay. But from last year, do you know who was he just writing his own programming? Was he just following something?
No, just something he was coming up with on his own.
So it makes like a big difference when you're reading something off a piece of paper that's made for it's just a boilerplate program. When you finally get someone to dial your stuff in your numbers for what your needs are. I
believe his high school coach was probably coming up with the stuff before that, or
gotcha. Yeah, because he was part of football.
Right. So we put 250 plus pounds on his total in a year.
Right.
And lowered him a weight class.
He had a great day. And he placed second.
Mm-hmm.
So second at a national championship is pretty damn good.
Especially when it's only the third meet.
My very first nationals, I came in second.
You did, yes.
So same thing with Cole. So, and Cole has already told me he is going to be a world champion.
I believe him.
He's made that quite clear. So he's on that path.
I believe him.
So does that qualify him now for the world championships in Romania?
As an alternate, but I don't expect that will hold up, because by the time we get from here to nationals in Arizona in June, where all the sub-junior juniors will compete, somebody from the sub-juniors there could knock him out of the alternate position.
So to secure maybe a kind of try again, is Cole planning on competing at the sub-junior junior nationals?
Yep.
So that's like a second chance to qualify for.
We're going to do the same thing with Marcus as well. He's going to be there as well. Make sure to defend that position. Make sure he gets a position for the world team. So
I believe Marcus is probably a good shoe-in for that slot.
He scored almost 95 IPF points.
How close is Cole to winning that national championship? Like where's he?
He needed 25 kilos to win here.
So 50 pounds across three disciplines.
55, yeah.
That's not awful.
Yeah. I think when we get him to Arizona, I think we got to find a better part of another 100 pounds to pull that off for him.
Gotcha.
I don't think 55 more pounds will cover that. I think he needs 100.
So if he does not get that opportunity, and I mean, your first...
Well, he turned 17 a couple of days ago.
Your first go-around to go into Powerlifting America's Nationals, placing second, going to another Powerlifting America Nationals for the sub-junior juniors to hit your best totals, to qualify for a world team slot, like that's very rare that someone's going to be able to, out of the box, get onto a world team.
Yeah.
So I know that there's other places he can go for competition internationally, North American Powerlifting Federation.
Well, he's very much in the hunt for that team.
So we've been coaching that for over a decade. The USA team going there. And I think if he doesn't get that shot to go to Romania, this is probably a good chance for him to go down and compete there.
Romania, Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands in August, though.
That is Cayman Islands in August. That's a good point.
It's going to be super hot.
Who the hell thinks of that stuff? Probably?
So, talking about NAPFs, that was our very first meet together. Our very first international meet together.
Yep.
Was NAPFs in Dorado, Puerto Rico. Or was it Aguadilla?
No.
Was it Dorado?
It was Dorado.
Okay. And so I actually...
Do you remember the door being locked?
Yeah.
Nobody came in and unlocked it.
Yeah, we were looking for bolt cutters.
Yeah. We took the bolt off of the hammer, or the lock off of the hammer.
It was something that, it was our first experience. We didn't know what to expect. And, they always have the girls. Well, not always. I think some things have changed now. But the girls usually were competing first. So I was always on that first day. And we literally had to take the bars and out of the wrapping.
Yeah,
remember they were still in the boxes.
Yeah.
And they were so oily.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And I remember like trying to squat, it's like sliding down my back. So we're like chalking the shit out of this bar, trying to get it to stay.
To absorb the oil. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, and I won. It was the first time I squatted over 300 pounds. I squatted 314 that day.
In the 114 class.
No, I was in the 56 kilo class for that one.
No, I thought
the next year I went down to 114s.
I thought that was the year. What's his name? Made everybody drop weight classes.
Nope, I stayed. I stayed in the 56, and then the next year I went down to 52.
Oh, that's right. Rowena got pushed down the weight class.
Yeah, that was awful. We were all just, but yeah, that was a good meet. So it was. I didn't realize that they actually, if you win your weight class, you get on the podium. And you get your gold medal, and they play the national anthem.
You're the first weight class that medaled, and
And you don't know what you're going to do. Like you know the words to your national anthem until you're standing in front of all these people, and they play it, and you're on the verge of tears, and you mumble through some stuff. You want to talk about your experience with watching me perform?
Yeah. So I hadn't even been training. I was constructing something. I don't remember what it was, but I wasn't training. I wasn't qualified to go to the North Americans. I didn't even know what the hell it was anyway. I knew where I was going because Janel had qualified for the team and was invited and all that good stuff. And I get a call from somebody from the organization, and they tell me, "Hey, bring your squat suit and knee wraps and bench shirt. You're competing." And we're supposed to leave like tomorrow. And I tell them, I said, "I haven't even been training. I haven't touched the weight." "Well, bring your stuff. You're competing. We need you on the team." So I pack my shit and I bring it with me. And she competes the first day, and I'm supposed to compete. I can't remember if it was the next day or 2 days after.
The next day.
The next day, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, these were used to only be 2 days long. Now they're like 5 to 7 days long.
Yeah. So I'm standing in the audience when they go to play the national anthem for her, and I did not know. It was our first international meet. Did not realize they played the national anthem for her when you won. So Janel stands up there, and she's the first one to get her award. And they played a national anthem for her, and I'm watching. And I thought to myself, one, this is awesome. And two, if there was anything I was willing to die to do, this was it. I wanted to hear that for me. And the next day, I went to compete. I went 9 for 9, 27 white lights, 1 best lifter.
He always has to one up me. I'm so sick of it.
And then it was so cramped up that Brad Gillingham was trying to hold me by the back of my shirt on the stage so I wouldn't fall off.
Yeah, it was super hot there. I think you don't, understand the different levels of competition that are going to be there and what other people have to go through to get to competition. I mean, we were in an open venue with, birds flying in and out. I mean, it was
flying on the top of us.
It was not what we were used to, but it was just an incredible experience. So
I'm still friends with
a lot of the lifters.
A lot of the Puerto Rican team from that meet on Facebook.
Well, we're still friends. I mean, every competition that we go to, especially NAPF, there's such a strong community. Even though you're competing against them, they become your friends, and you look forward to seeing, okay, who's going to take home that gold medal this time around.
I was on a different thought process, and I was thinking about what's the island? The one that was so damn hot on Aruba.
Yes, Aruba.
And we met the team from Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, we're going to have to do that story
at
another time, because that's a good story. We'll go through more of these stories and hit every competition and talk what we've been through. So specifically for this year, we've got Cole going to nationals, sub-junior, junior nationals. We've got Dana on our team that I've convinced her to go to Masters Classic Nationals. We've got Casey that's going to go to Equipped Open Nationals. This will be her first time doing equipment. We'll probably video some of that on Friday and watch her, probably lose her shit, because it's completely a different way of lifting.
I think we have Snowball going.
Snowball, a.k.a. Jacob.
I say Snowball has a name, but I don't know what
his name's Jacob. He'll be going for a sub-junior, junior nationals. We've got...
Where do you guys get a load of this kid?
Yeah, we've got a couple kids going.
I've only been training him a couple weeks, maybe 3 or 4. He's about 240 pounds.
Lakeland School District, yes.
Lakeland School District.
Give them a shout out, because two of their kids are going to be incredible lifters.
Yep. He's already a 500-pound plus squatter.
At how old?
17. But nobody teaching him how. He doesn't bench real well yet. He's probably 303.
I think benching comes in probably the last, because it's probably the most technical of the lifts.
Well, I think that kid will pull 575.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, so we're going to take him in his first contest here in week and a half, April 15th. That'll qualify him for nationals, and we're going to take him right to nationals with us.
So we're going to, so in the gym, April, is it 15th?
Yeah.
Will be the Powerlifting America Pennsylvania State Championships, where we're going to get some qualifiers in, shake some of the dust off, some of the nerves out of people, and then take them out to Arizona.
We're missing somebody. There's somebody else going to nationals. Who else?
Nick from Penn State, Schirg.
Oh, yeah, Nick Schirg. Where do you guys beat this kid? Jesus.
Can't give it all up.
Oh. So this will be our first contest with him here in April. Another 231-pounder. He's a Penn State college student. He's going to squat over 600. He's going to deadlift. I think he can deadlift in low mid sixes. And I think he'll bench high mid threes.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
Yep.
All right, signing off for right now, because I don't know. I don't even know what we're going to do with this. We're going to edit the shit out of this.
We have to pee. We have to shut this off.
All right, goodbye.